Eduka yobomo ya Uhuru Superstores Limited nero eduka cholide ilikuwa tukachirangi cha Crown Paints eyure company nambe yemo eyokorose chirangi meyenseyiga ya Kenya. Crown Paints nigo emanyira sokoro isya ebintu biria bikomanya seyeka ngokwanira chirangi echo boigo chire chechi brand ao echo chire chingi ya kirage chirangi chiga nigo chire chibirengo ao punabono mbabwata chirangi cyo gwakwa imeye nyumba isiko ye nyumba chire chikomentera nigwa amavuta yani oil na boigo chiriya chia mache inyuranga chirangi chiga nigo chire korwase chire cheri guririke iriya gatigati wekarigori iriya bantabatinu boigo imeya Uhuru Superstores nero eduka yuka eyibwate emixer eyibwochoganya chirangi wekabunuragani ochoganiri erangiyiga aseduke yiga ya Uhuru Superstores nabo kwegena muna ekale awatagete nigo kwayanyora bwikirano tutarire rero eribwe nyorere abamanyi naboigo enekenga enyumba yao use asomanyete use chire chibiasara nchibwa tokorekana okuya na ayonsi nigo araikirane ekero utumikite chirangi cha Crown Paints eduke yiga ya Uhuru Superstores yego tokase enyumba ya Uhuru Complex imeyumucho yigo musongo eywerangane duka ya Safaricom Mwigo ngotuka bari ase nyumba ya JM Towers eyure angene bengi ya Credit Bank asamange bakere simbwetera ase chinamba chabo 0111161500 Uhuru Superstores, the people's choice, guaranteed lowest prices. Karibu nyumbani.
Aha. Kwa hiyo umeamua kuumwaga mchele kwenye kuku wengi. Mbona mimi na yako siyasemi? Mwanaume gani wewe? Kutwa kujilizaliza. Sehemu ya kulia mimi, unalia wewe. Ukirudi nyumbani, unalala tu. Haujali mwenzako nimekula, nimeshiba au nina njaa. Au niwaambie watu kama wewe mchezaji majeruhi. Kwa mwezi unacheza mara moja tu. Niache!
Dada, maneno unayamwaga hayo.
Niache. Wewe umeamua kuyamwaga. Kuanzia leo, watu wote na
Nerituko ria kabere eri mutinyo yega ugatano na kabere mwaka chiribupere 2025. Karibu sana ase ensemo Ekeonga Chinsa Isano na Ibere chabono mugaso erinde tunyara gusanga ya egati yari agende to wataka ase chinsemo nchengoro kwa Matildah Obaigwa tukuboterana nere vene nyaboke kwa ensemo yebe manyera na kwa studio ya kabere nere Barnabas Ondari na nekirongo chaka Ekeonga mwancho murigirengo chaka kwa ase ense ya United Kingdom ekirobono murai wense ya Kenya muske ola muruto agenderetine taro yae ime yense yo kaukwana rituko Chinsa chabono mugaso kura ase omoche o London nigopono anyare kwerera kuna as ense ya Kenya obolemi na bubabiri bogosira uchumi aiga asense ya Kenya ase kirengo kegoro mono na boigo nigo anyare gukwanera abarai barenge ase gikarekyo Naikero akorera buna egati yebinto gose bitambukiro ebinge serikali kendete kwimokia erikwana kyabuna oboremi bwanyarire goikera ebirengo biribiganiri gose okokorwa asinjira yekerero eriko gendera gosira abakenya na koigo gukora obutaka.
In Kenya, agriculture contributes 22% to our gross domestic product, while more than 40% of our population is employed both directly and indirectly in the sector. In fact, 70% of our rural population depends on agriculture for their livelihoods. Our tea, coffee, horticulture, and livestock sectors generate essential foreign exchange, ensure food security, and sustain millions of livelihoods. Minerals and other extractive industries also remain significant, providing vital revenue for many African nations and anchoring fiscal stability. This dual reality shows clearly that Africa's growth path cannot be either or proposition. We cannot choose strictly between investing in services or supporting our primary industries. That would be a counterproductive and false dichotomy. We must do both simultaneously. Allow me to share the Kenyan perspective, which is certainly relatable to many African economies. Our experience suggests that while investing in services sector is necessary, it is not sufficient to address the urgent challenges of poverty reduction and unemployment while achieving meaningful economic growth. For example, over the past 30 years, formal employment in Kenya has remained relatively stagnant at about 3 million people, while employment in the informal sector has grown dramatically from fewer than 2 million people in 1990 to 17 million people today. This reality reveals a fundamental truth that for millions of Kenyans working in the informal sector, GDP growth alone does not automatically translate to more money in their pockets. This is why you often hear phrases like, "We do not eat GDP." It is very common. I hear
mwancho murigire nekiro murai wense are ase ense yo ya UK na nini gobono anyare kuboria ababwatani ao bobonchorire na boigo chi company ao kora UK chinyare gokora ukubwatirana nense ya Kenya ase ogosira kosi aso gokora obonchoreria erinde kogendera gukinia uchumi ye ense ya Kenya na boigo otingia obwamate egati yense ya UK na boigo ense ya Kenya na rogongo ro Africa.
we are moving forward with clarity of purpose, confidence, and determination. That is why we warmly invite the world to partner with us as equals on this journey of transformation. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenya enjoys very long-standing economic partnership with the United Kingdom, which we have renewed this morning under the UK-Kenya Strategic Partnership 2025-20, collaboration for 5 more years to boost investment, competitiveness in trade, climate, technology, and security. This high-level investment forum is designed to showcase opportunities in key sectors including infrastructure, digital services, clean energy, and agro-industrial value chains. Flamingo, one of our flagship friends and investors in Kenya today, expand because they produce with quality. These are central to our bottom-up aims to drive inclusion. You've heard the CS. This for me, to highlight a few of these opportunities, Kenya, a global leader in renewable energy. And you all know that our grid is 90% generated from clean sources. We are investing in green and climate resilient infrastructure. Additionally, opportunities lie in our national grid modernization, regional interconnectors, off-grid solar expansion, and climate-smart infrastructure.
Gutigana nayo mwancho murigirire igati ya barai kurwase kiama kia ODM niko bono banyare kumumochia omosike Rigathi Gachagua nekiro bagoteba nigo omurayoyo abeire kagwatana na abakenya ane muno nekiro agendete kwigirira abantu bakurwa ase orogongo ro Mount Kenya nabo igo chinkwana chia Rigathi Gachagua igoro yo kubwatana we serikali igati ya kiama kia ODM nabo igo kubwatana wa Kenya kwanza nigo banyarire goteba nigo Rigathi Gachagua abwatuburo obotini ekiagera nigo yarorekane buna abantu kurwa asensemo ya Bugere gose Luo Nyanza na bubanyarire gosoa ime yeserikali wetania chinsemo chinde ekyo abaraya bubanyarire kogikiria na goteba nigo eserikali yega ya broad based ebwate abarai kurwa ase chinsemo wekerania amagendero gose amagania ali babekete fosio.
The rebellion being staged by Gachagua is not about the performance of the government. It is about the placement of Luos in certain positions in government and the rapport between the Prime Minister, Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, and President Dr. William Samoei Ruto. In the words of Rigathi Gachagua and Mary Wamaua, it is unbelievable that John Mbadi is in charge of the country's national treasury and Honorable Pio Wandai is at the Ministry of Energy as cabinet secretary.
It's really not confined to the venom that was spewed a few days before, but it is an inspection of how political leaders, mobilize and radicalize tribes against tribes.
Gachagua needs to stop and remove Raila Amolo Odinga from his mouth, the name from his mouth. That is not going to change Kenya. Raila Amolo Odinga enjoys the whole support from the whole of the country.
As I said in my statement, there are 8 people from the Mount Kenya region serving in cabinet of President William Samoei Ruto. If Gachagua and his ilk believe that this government is as rotten as they would want the nation to believe, why are they not asking these 8 to resign from that government? That is the highest level of hypocrisy.
Na ase entunda yende nigo bono enka gose amate yomorubi oyomo umanyekanete buna Calvins Onditi korwa ase chinsemo cha gose korwa ase county ya Homa Bay bono ekenderete kurigia oboene bomwancho yobo magega yogosirio bugima bwae kare ase amaboko ya abanyanyimbo korengana ne amate nigo banyarire kwera buna abanyanyimbo nigo babwatanete gose babwatugete oroboti rwarenge korokia buna nigo Calvins anyarite woitia ekirobono umubiro ye otogete na boigo kasibire eyanga ase ebigoti korende oroboti robotugete kurwa ase nyagitari nigoro korokia Calvins enigasireti obugima bwae ase okumigwa ebigoti nigobono eyabere entundo gosetali engana yemo yabere ke okorekana ase abantu gosiria magimabo ase amaboko y'abanyanyimbo.
Could not breathe. That is why he passed on, and the cause of that asphyxiation was because of hanging or strangulation around the neck, and it has been confirmed by everyone here that what strangulated his neck was a piece of cloth on allegations of indecent sexual issues. He was found in a goat's pen. Those are the circumstances that were reported to us from the police.
There is no way that somebody who's as drunk as a skunk could actually have the audacity or have the time to even tie a rope or any type of clothing across his neck and hang himself. And that is why the family is still asking questions. We want answers. And we also want to know why they had to get that body, minus the family members being there. That is what we are demanding. And we will not relent until we get answers.
Nase oroboti oro no tokorera Ekeonga asinchira yobwenge Chinsa Isano nebere chabono omugaso mwanjo murigire nandi tumerane ase Ekeonga Chinsa 10 cha lero morogoba nekirongendere tukukuganire obuligire buya ime ya Getembe TV titukeriga ya Jumatano kurinde asegeka ekekere bosyo nere DJ Reels na boigo it's your girl Neki bagoso ase omoroberio o vibes on vibes kurasense moye manyerio nere Vene Nyaboke na inchi enkuru kwa Matildah Obaigwa.
Superstores nero eduka asorgo nguriga rwa South Nyanza yanchere amone company ya mabati rolling mills eyuko yabwatuka ucyase abaonia aiga ntobwate showroom asura achabwirigiriye amabati anda umusyalia utagete showroom yeto nigo enkale eyuerengia na boigo ekogokiriso yao chingagi ogoswasa yigakurigiriya amabati yiga ntobwate team tembo abo bagokora imirimo ase showroom yiga babwate chingoro chingiye cyugo kwarigania na boigo cyo tebereye kende gensi uraganie bagotebereye company ya mabati rolling mills niko babwate amabati chingenjo ao ayuare ye chikala ao na boigo ayuiga bwate chi profile net gauges ao bunabono babwate normal corrugated na boigo box corrugated asibego babwate boomerang ayuare aye chigage emerongetato asama mabati alia ye chigage emerongibere na Isano na Isato babwate tile profiles alia au oriental elegantal versatile gross na boigo na versatile mat MRM niko babwate lifestyle ayuago chana roman jinko na boigo web design babwate ligani kabwate chikala bunabone lia chaco gray brick red tile red maroon sky blue na boigo na green obutambe gwe mabwate liga niko bokolengana amo nukuganya gwe customer mbabwate bintu bindi boigo ebyo ochikunyara kabo gutumika chinga gicho gwakeranya mabwate liga ase nyumba yao tutari rero ase Ouru MRM showroom onyare kabo gokwerera amabwate yu akomenya segeka ayo guchane warrant na boigo ayo orakoberwa ikasure asubwango eduke yiga ya Ouru Superstores igiye gutoka se enyumba ya Ouru Complex imiyo mucyugo busongo iyo erangene eduka ya Safaricom boigo ngotuka bari ase nyumba ya JM Towers iyo ere angene bengi ya Credit Bank asamange bakere simgwetera se namba cyabo 0111161500 Ouru Superstores, the people's choice, guaranteed lowest prices. Karibu nyumbani.
Asegeka kimyaka 49 ebenke ya Kenya pamoja sako yabere n'umugusi negukinya umugusi ase eningo yae yabere gekurwa obukorere ase Chinsa mu buno savings loans obosemi bwo gutumika chibesam na